sure.
Okay.
Sure I do. Sure I do.
Now, tell about your adventures last night.
Last night, I did some contract work for a friend of mine. You see, I'm a professional. And a friend of mine had a 5-year-old iguana. Iguana went by the name of Pipes. And Pipes had fallen ill probably 2 or 3 months ago. His scales didn't have that sheen to them that they used to. Pipes had lost probably 30-35% of his body weight. He seemed generally depressed.
Yeah.
We think it was unipolar. And something needed to be done.
Sure.
Something had to take place. In fact, my friend was suffering a great deal. He knew Pipes wasn't happy. He wasn't happy.
Plus,
it was impacting his marriage at the time.
The new baby. The new baby.
Yeah.
The new baby.
My friend and his wife and their 2 daughters are expecting a new little baby to arrive shortly. And my friend's wife didn't think that, with whatever, didn't think that it was good to have a diseased 5-pound, that's now 3-pound iguana shitting all over the spare bedroom that the baby's going to be sleeping in. So, my friend contacted me and I made a decision. I recommended that we terminate Pipes' life. And the way that we generally go about this with an iguana, now if it was a dog it'd be a different story, but we like to meet with the family about a week beforehand and spend a little bit of time talking about. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Tony's got a nice little feature on his camera so you can see the frequency with which I lick my lips in the wintertime. Have you ever noticed that?
I haven't really been paying any attention to it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. In any event, I can see myself on the little screen there.
It's a nice touch, isn't it?
See my bloated face and my big hair. Last night, my friend and I left the office at about 10:15 p.m. in a cab. Limousine service, but it was actually a taxi cab we were in. And went to his house. He invited me in. I spent some quality time with Pipes. Got to know him a little bit. And told him what we had in store for him. My buddy then put him in a shoebox. And because I was afraid that Pipes would get out of the box and bite me, I asked that he tape it up. And that was an interesting story because my friend had told me that Pipes is about 3.5 feet long. I was concerned that a 3.5-foot iguana might not fit into a 12-inch shoebox. What I didn't understand that was 2/3 of that length is his tail. And
sure.
My buddy just wrapped his tail around and put him in. I brought him back out to the cab. The cab driver proceeded on for another 15 minutes to my house. And on the ride, Pipes must have, I can only conclude that he knew something was coming. Because he was just scratching up a storm in that box, and the cab driver thought I was insane. He didn't know what the hell was going on, but he did know that there was some other animal in that cab. And he probably had the same concern that I did. The damn thing was going to bite me. So, I got home at about 11:35. At 11:36, I took Pipes in his shoebox that would become his death chamber, and drove him out to a vacant road close by my home where there's some construction going on. I leaned across, opened the passenger side door, and pushed the box out into the street. The box landed upright on its end, and I thought that it wasn't bad enough that Pipes was in the last 45 seconds of his life. He has to be in the last 45 seconds of his life standing on his head. I shut the passenger side door, drove down the block, made a U-turn, and got the car up to 40, 45 miles an hour. And I'll tell you, I lined it up nicely, and I put that driver's side tire right over Pipes in his little box, and killed him instantly. I went back to check my work. That's part of being a professional. And indeed, I had finished Pipes off with the first shot. The box had ripped open, and his emaciated little body was lying there with his mouth open, his claws to the sky, and his now glazed over eyes staring up at the moon. I took a few moments to pay my last respects, and I went home and made love to my wife.
You did?
Yeah.
She was awake?
Actually, I didn't. I didn't know you were going to question me on that. I thought you were just going to kind of... No,
Right.
no, I didn't.